Well, they say never go back. After 3 frustrating years away, Shaun Wright-Phillips returns to the club he calls home.
Me going back to Man City is almost like me going to see my family I haven't seen for a while. It's just always been a family connection with City from the very start.
And Wright-Phillips, it is the dream return. Welcome home.
I got released from Nottingham Forest for being too small and not good enough. City gave me, I think it was 2 games to obviously impress, and after that they pretty much signed me, and then it just kind of happened in the space of like a year. My first ever game at Port Vale, I came on as a sub. Kit too flipping big for me, couldn't even see my legs or anything.
Good support from Granville.
Ball came in.
Towards Phillips, and it's gone in.
I tried to claim it, but obviously it went down as an own goal, but it went in, and after then it kind of just kicked on.
Shaun Wright-Phillips is up ahead of him. Here he is now. Shaun Wright-Phillips. Oh, wonderful. He's first for Manchester City.
I think at the time that came when Joe Roll gave me the opportunity, I just tried to grab it with both hands and do the best I can.
Applause from the City fans for the youngster.
Joe Roll named me the Pocket Rocket.
Pocket Rocket. Yes, I remember that nickname.
How did that come about?
Just used to run, didn't I? Whenever I got the ball, just run. I didn't think too much about it. Anyone got in front of me, I just believed I could just get past them, so I just did it.
And it's in now. Gota.
When Kevin Keegan come in, he changed the system, and I was apparently a bit too small for the way he wanted me to play, and then I think the fans were on him to play me, and the press were talking about it. And then when I got the chance, I just said to myself, just got to do what I've been doing all the time and just enjoy it.
Whistle, Phillips has scored! Shaun Wright-Phillips, it's 3-1.
When you first broke into that first team then, you were their favourite player. It felt like you were sort of like the fan. The way you played the game resonates with the fans. You gave everything every week. You had ability, you were scoring goals.
Back to Wright-Phillips. City have won it now. Wright-Phillips! Oh! City fans always appreciate a player who's come through the ranks, even more so one with so much ability.
He started, knocking him in now. So, I think he's going to go a long way.
To have someone that could make that moment of magic whenever he got the ball, it just makes you more excited to go and watch a player of that quality.
He was just so exciting when he got on the ball. You almost felt the excitement within the crowd.
I think it gave fans hope that whoever they played, if Shaun was right on it, he might just win you the game.
It's some finish from Shaun Wright-Phillips.
Shaun is my favourite player in the club. And I like him, his character. I think he is going to be a big player.
Voted overwhelmingly as the Young Player of the Year, and having collected his first championship medal at the age of just 20, he'll reflect upon a season which simply couldn't have gone better.
The best seasons that a 20-year-old boy can ever ask for.
Day 1 of the Barclaycard Premier League. City know that they are back in the big time.
Scored 8 goals as City won promotion last season, Shaun Wright-Phillips, and you can see why.
At that time, I was one thing City didn't have, or there wasn't a lot of going around.
Shaun Wright-Phillips is such an exciting young player.
The long sleeve, baggy top, dribbling like this. He was like their original wonder boy, innit? Like their wonder kid.
That's what I meant.
Foden before Foden, you know what I'm saying?
Whether it was a tackle or just going past somebody like they wasn't there. If the crowd rose when I got on the ball, that's the vote of confidence I needed. So my aim was to basically get people on the edge of the seats.
It wasn't offside, and Shaun Wright-Phillips takes advantage and gets his second of the game.
Where is he? He's going right to the top. He's climbing there rapidly. It seems to me nothing can stop him. He's got everything you would want to be a top-class player.
He's a young man who, with every week, is getting better and better and better.
I've always found that if I've enjoyed the whole week or enjoyed playing at that time, I've always played the best. If I was moody, which is very rarely, about something, it kind of went the other way.
So let's talk about 2004. You know what moment I'm going to mention, right?
29, Shaun Wright-Phillips.
It's Manchester City against Manchester United in the Barclaycard English Premier League. Oh, and a mistake. Sinclair.
The game was effectively already done.
It is 3-1.
It was more of a surprise that we was winning in that way.
It's going to dribble right across the line and it's been kept in by Wright-Phillips.
Honestly, I was so tired before. The ball just wouldn't roll off the pitch. It just carried on rolling straight down the line. And then the fans started, so I was like, why not? Let me just have a goal sort of thing. Yeah. I just went for it.
Now in injury time, can they score 4? Oh, yes, they can! Shaun Wright-Phillips really rubs it in.
4-1, and then you scored the screamer, the stunner.
Manchester City 4, Manchester United 1.
He really understood what it meant to the fans.
Shaun likes big games and big moments. Shaun always wanted to step up for that game.
You scored some absolute belters. Best goal or?
I always say the one at Highbury, 1-1.
This is Highbury, the home of the champions of 2004, the former home of legendary goalscorer Ian Wright, who is here tonight with a special interest.
Dad was in the crowd, it made it even better because he scored against his team.
Wright-Phillips has fired in some absolute fizzers this season.
It was so amazing being in there. You pick the ball up, and when the shot went in, and I jumped up.
Yeah. Shaun Wright-Phillips!
It was the kind of feeling.
How about that at Highbury?
That I can't really explain.
It was weird because
Wright-Phillips.
we've been to Highbury so many times and got destroyed. And I always had to look you in the face. Do you know what I mean? So in my head I was like, yes, Dad, have that.
I don't remember Ian getting too many from that far.
He's been our beacon, he's set all the standards for us. In times when we've not been particularly good, he's always found a level of performance that's a credit to him. He's a very special player. And, you know, people in Manchester know that, and people all over the world will know it one day.
Right, your career, when you left Manchester City to go to Chelsea?
Oh, devastated.
I was absolutely devastated.
You know, Shaun Wright-Phillips was a strange one in that I don't think I've ever seen a player leave the club with so many people's best wishes. He gave everything.
On the way down, I actually just cried pretty much all the way. Until Dad and my mum had to say to me that it'll be fine, don't worry, sort of thing.
Well, Shaun Wright-Phillips, who left Manchester City for Chelsea, is going to come on in place of Joe Cole.
I was quite young and naive in a sense to think that you can just stay at one club for all your life, basically. And when I signed, that was just my intention. I just said I'm just going to play well just so I can just be here. The club was in a bad situation at the time that I left, and that obviously would have helped them in that situation. Mm-hmm. So they had to accept the offer, basically. When I knew there was no way back or to change what's happening, I just said, okay, it is what it is, and I've just got to get on with it.
Well, they say never go back. After 3 frustrating years away, Shaun Wright-Phillips returns to the club he calls home and where he feels he can get back to his very best.
I think at the time Spurs came in for me, then he said City's interested. I was like, all right, cool. I'd just go City. He said, don't you want to think about it? I said, no, I've got nothing to think about.
All I always remember is I've never seen a player so pleased to join a club as he was on his second time round. It was as if he'd won the lottery, and that means everything to the fans.
And Joe. And Wright-Phillips! It is the dream return! Welcome home! Wright-Phillips drifting in behind again, and onside! And on target again! An incredible return to Manchester City for Shaun Wright-Phillips.
I was like jumping around the room. I couldn't believe it. I was like, he's back where he belongs. He's home.
What were you saying beforehand? They say he should never go back. Well, I'm not sure whether that's the case just yet.
Him and his dad always look back on his City career as the time when he was his happiest, and he's never ever shy in saying that. His commitment to the club was second to none, but he also contributed. It takes all of those components to be a hero, and he had them all.
I wouldn't say I know that I love me. I'd say more, I know that they appreciated what I did at the club in my times there, and I just hope they know I appreciate what they've done for me as well.
Dad always said to me, if nobody notices you when you're walking on the street, that means you're doing something wrong. I just thought, be different.